The other thing I think that's sort of interesting about the AI space right now is, you I think it makes sense to build these agri-stack deployments in country.
Mhm.
Um, but interestingly, with these new conversational interfaces where you have two-way flow of information directly to a farmer, you can actually start to build up a profile about that farmer without having to do a big, government-led data collection effort. You can gradually build up a profile, just like all of the
Right.
Amazon or Netflix does
Yep.
with us.
Right.
But that can be really, an alternative way, or in fact a complementary way to build some of that foundational information we need.
Yeah, we're fortunate that India has made these investments more than 15 years ago that can serve sort of guideposts for other countries to adapt that digital public infrastructure that is now well established and apply it for their own context. I remember a year ago in Kigali, Rwanda, where the AI Summit for Africa was held, and one of the resounding messages was, yes, we want to take advantage and apply these new tools in the AI era, but we want it to have some sovereignty over the data, the models, the infrastructure to unlock um, that impact. And so I think that's great that donors are working in concert in a coordinated manner to put in place that digital public infrastructure that's relevant for the African context. In doing so, what do you see as the biggest challenge in that coordination mechanism at a country level?
Yeah, I mean, it's you can never sort of control everything. I think a lot of people are really interested in investing in AI, and I think it's really about building consortiums at that national level. We're sort of taking an approach of, you know, yes, people are going to have their own reason for building out their own solution that they maybe want farmers to interact with, and they may have a business model around that. They might be selling finance or insurance or market
Mhm.
tools, input, self-take, and so forth. But I think our hypothesis here is that it's very hard to go it alone, especially given the data that's required to drive these models.